Okay, so I thought I would do a little video for you to help you out with that weighted average. So let's just go into our course resources and practice chapter 7. So I believe this one. Here we go. So I'll just take a screenshot of this information. We'll use the information on this from this question, and then you can go back, redo this question, and it will probably have different numbers, so it'll be a good practice question. So I'm just going to copy this and plop it into Excel. Now, with these types of questions, you need to write down the information. There's just no getting away from it. There's too much info and too many numbers, and you'll just, it's impossible to do it in your head. So you really got to write things down. So that's why I chose to demonstrate this in Excel. So we've got units here and unit cost and total cost. So, we began, so our beginning inventory was 10 units here, and they cost us $9.40. And so our total cost, let's do this. Going to make this into dollars. So my total cost on those babies, 10 times 940. So getting these totals is kind of the first step. And then May 5th, we bought 30 units at $13.60. So total. So I've just gone through and just kind of organized all this information with the dates and how much we purchased, how many units and the total cost. So you gotta have those total costs, especially if you're doing our weighted average, because these times that we bought more units at a certain cost is going to shift that weight, or how kind of persuade the average to go towards the more units we bought at a specific cost. So our next step now is to figure out, okay, how much do we have available in total? So in total, we have 75 units, and all 75 units cost us $1,119. So that's what's available. Oops. Not sure what happened there. And again, both of these are all of the methods, FIFO and weighted average. It's often a good idea to figure out what's available in units and dollars. It is mandatory in weighted average. So now it says here that assuming there are 25 units on hand at the end of the period. So basically I had 75 units here available to use. Like that's the maximum number of units that I could possibly sell. I have 25 left over. So if I have 25 left over in my ending inventory, then that means the amount sold must have been the difference. So if I take the 75 units and subtract what I have left over, Damn, I must have sold 50 units. All right. So in this particular question, it's looking for cost of goods sold. And, I'm also, because a lot of these questions also ask for a value for our ending inventory. So if you think about it, when we're thinking about our cost of goods sold, we're trying to put a dollar value on those 50 units. And when we're thinking about ending inventory, we're trying to put a dollar value on these 25 units. So we're using our average costing method. And so we're trying to figure out, on average, how much did we buy these 75 units for? So if I take that total amount I spent, so the $1,119, and divide it by the 75 units I got from that amount, like for spending that amount, that's going to give me my average cost. So let's just do that. I'm going to take this and chop it up into 75 little pieces parts, because that's what dividing does, is just chop it up into 75 little pieces parts. And now, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care about any of this, not even the slightest bit. As far as I'm concerned, those 75 units cost me $14.92. That's all I care about. So if I'm looking for my cost of goods sold, I'm going to take those 50 units that I sold and times it by $14.92. And if I'm asked for my ending inventory value, I'm going to think, okay, there's 25 of those babies in my ending inventory, and those also cost me $14.92. Woo woo. All right. Hope this helps. Thanks and have a great day.